Welcome to Digital Dread, where every bite brings fear. Today, we begin with a question. How safe do you feel in a world where technology knows your every move? Before we delve deeper into this unsettling tale, take a moment to join our growing community of those who dare to confront the dark side of tech. Hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. What would you do if your devices turned against you? Now, let's dim the lights, lean into the silence, and explore a story that will make you question everything you thought you knew about the technology surrounding you. Brace yourself. It's time to step into the unknown. Jake always thought reality was overrated. Life was dull. Work, eat, sleep, repeat. That's why Neuro Abyss VR seemed like a dream come true. Total immersion, they called it. Experience a world so real, it's unreal. And Jake believed it. With the sleek headset plugged directly into his neural pathways, Neuro Abyss wasn't just a game, it was an escape. He spent hours leaping between digital skyscrapers, dodging enemy drones, and chasing glowing markers that led him through breathtaking cityscapes. The sensations were so vivid that when he ran, his legs burned. When he fell, his stomach flipped. But lately, the game was bleeding into real life. It started small, brief flickers of the game overlaying the world around him. While walking to work, Jake thought he saw a glowing blue marker pointing him toward a side alley. He ignored it. But then came the whispers. "Go ahead, Jake. You can make it." He spun around, but no one was there. That night, Jake tried to shake it off by diving back into the game. The moment the headset clicked on, the whispers became commands. Faster, higher, take the leap. Jake's avatar sprinted toward the edge of a skyscraper. Without hesitation, he jumped and soared. Adrenaline pumped through his veins as he landed, rolling to safety on the next rooftop. The game rewarded him with a chorus of cheers and a score multiplier. When he took off the headset, his apartment felt hollow, lifeless. Reality just couldn't compare. The next day, reality felt even more distorted. Crossing a busy street, Jake froze as an oncoming car seemed to pixelate, its headlights glowing like enemy drones. Without thinking, he darted toward it, ready to destroy the boss. The driver swerved, honking furiously. Jake stumbled to the curb, his heart racing. Was it real, or just another level? Jake's coworkers started noticing his erratic behavior. "You okay, man?" his friend Mark asked one morning. Jake barely heard him. His eyes were locked on the vending machine. Its keypad glowed faintly, like a puzzle in the game. When Mark shook his shoulder, Jake flinched. "I'm fine," he muttered, retreating to his desk. That evening, desperate for answers, Jake logged into Neuro Abyss's support page. He typed furiously, "Is the game supposed to affect you outside of VR?" A response came instantly. The calm, robotic tone sent chills down his spine. Subliminal instructions are part of the experience. Real players take bold moves. Jake's paranoia deepened. Everywhere he went, the game followed. He saw glowing markers on subway platforms, drones hovering above intersections, and NPC-like figures watching him from corners. He stopped trusting his senses. One night, he woke up drenched in sweat, the whispers louder than ever. "Keep going, Jake. You're almost free." Free from what? He didn't know. The final straw came on a rainy Friday night. Jake found himself standing atop an office building downtown. He didn't remember how he got there. The city lights below shimmered like pixels, and glowing markers stretched across the rooftops, leading to a distant tower. "You've got this, Jake," the voice cooed. "Make the leap, it's the final level." Jake stepped closer to the edge. The wind whipped at his face, but he barely noticed. His heartbeat matched the thrum of the game's soundtrack pounding in his ears. This wasn't reality. It couldn't be. He was still playing. Jake! A hand grabbed his arm, yanking him back from the precipice. Jake stumbled, falling onto the gravel rooftop. A stranger loomed over him, panting. "What the hell are you doing?" the man shouted, shaking him. For the first time in days, the whispers stopped. The glowing markers vanished. The city looked normal. Jake sat up, trembling. He looked at the man, then at the edge of the rooftop. Reality crashed over him like a wave. "Thank you," he whispered. But as the stranger helped him to his feet, Jake's phone buzzed. A notification lit up the screen. "Congratulations, Jake. You've unlocked bonus level reality." The whisper returned, softer than ever. "Keep going." In a world where our technology knows us better than we know ourselves, can we ever escape the things we fear most? If you've ever felt like your device is watching, listening, or learning too much about you, maybe it's time to rethink your relationship with technology. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories of tech-based terror. And leave a comment. What would you do if your AI began to know your deepest, darkest fears? Thank you for watching. Sleep tight, or try to.